Hello, hello. It is going to be a buggy day, a muggy, buggy day. The sun is peeking through the canopy, but it is already super soupy and the bugs are out. So I got the net on my head, mostly to protect my ears. And they don't seem to be flying in my eyes too much, but they love going for the ears, which is really annoying. So today's Would You Rather is a little time travel. If you could either go back in time and have dinner with either a grandparent or a great-grandparent who you never knew. So if it's a grandparent, they passed away before you were born or too young to know. Would you go back in time and have dinner with one of them? Or would you go ahead in the future and have dinner with an adult version of a grandchild or great-grandchild that you won't get to meet in your lifetime? Think about that, and I will too, and I will let you know towards the end of the day. See ya. All right, I am sitting at Joe Mary Road. I've been here for about 45 minutes already. It only took me an hour and a half to get here. It's a nice little, there's a bridge right here, crosses this stream. It's a little too much of a climb down to try to get water. There's this trail goes right down through here, and we'll cross the stream in about 3/10 of a mile, so I'll fill up water there. I'm trying to dry my socks out on this rock. And there were just two older guys here who are section hikers. They're finishing up the AT after like 3 years. Dr. Freeze and Sir Sweet, I think they were. So they just headed on in. They were waiting for a family they met who's section hiking, who's getting a ride into this spot. They were going to hike with them, but they got tired of waiting, so I'm going to tell that family that those guys are heading up trail. They're trying to do, they camped here last night, and they're trying to do 12 or 14 miles today. I'm trying to go past that. Sounds like they got a weather forecast. Sounds like the weather for today's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I want to try to summit on Wednesday. It sounds like the weather could be good, and then the weather Thursday might not be good. So I'm definitely going to push hard today and tomorrow. That would get me into the park on Tuesday and summiting on Wednesday. So that's the plan, and hopefully I can execute on it. We'll see what the trail looks like and how my feet feel. See ya. All right, got my food resupply. It's 5 minutes to 10. They got there early, which was awesome. I had a soda to drink. Got a candy bar, and I got another one I'm about to eat. Plus I got my sandwich that I'll eat later. And yeah, probably have more food now than I need if I finish on the 10th instead of the 11th. And we will see how far. I got to just get like 17 miles today from here. Maybe it's 16 to a lean-to. And tomorrow I got to go up over there is one more little bump, like a 1,600 foot up and over. That'll slow me down. But if I get to where I'm trying to get to today and my feet hold up, I'll get up really early tomorrow to make sure I cover all the miles I need to cover tomorrow. And then I'll have a short day. Today's Sunday. Short day on Tuesday. Summit on Wednesday. That would be awesome. So let's hope the weather holds out today. It sounds like it might be decent today and tomorrow. So just take it easy. If the trail stays like this, which I'm sure it won't, I'll be able to make really good time. But even if it gets a little rocky and rooty, I should still be able to make reasonable time for what I'm trying to do. So let's see. Let's go. All right, got a little water crossing here. There's some ropes. There's some rocks. I think we're gonna be able to rock hop, which is nice because I got my feet a little dry back at the food drop, airing the socks out. I think I can rock hop that. Ooh, that looks slippery. But all right, let me figure this out and get across. See ya. All right, success. Made it across there, and then there was another one right after that. Made it across there, rock hopping. And now look how cruisy this part of the trail is. Heaven sent, baby. Feels good. Making good time. Feet feel okay on the flat stuff as long as I don't have to navigate a lot of rocks and foot starts sliding in the shoe. I think it'll be okay for a while. Let's hope it stays like this as long as possible. All right, here's a little lake view. I think this is Lower Joe Mary Lake. I think there's a little beach right up here. Yeah, they call this a sand beach, sandy beach. Ooh, it is hot in the sun. I don't have sunscreen on, so I'm not gonna hang out here very long, but here's the sandy beach for Lower Joe Mary Lake. Pretty nice. Ooh, is it warm? Dang, that sun is hot. Gotta get back in the shade. All right, gotta go. I'd go in, but my feet don't need to get wet. No way. See ya. Alrighty, I'm stopping at the Potawajo. Don't know how you pronounce this. Potawajo Spring Lean-To. Gonna have a little lunch, and there's supposed to be an amazing artesian well spring water here or something. So I'm gonna go find that, show it to you, and eat my sandwich, and then press on. Let me get this backpack off first. All right, here's the spring that the water for this shelter comes from. Little sandy bottom. I don't see where the water's coming up, but it's a regular flow apparently. And I see it flowing out right there. So I'm gonna walk on that board and try to scoop some out of here. It's supposed to be really good. We'll find out. Well, that spring water was delicious. It was cold, it was clear. I just had like 2 liters and ate my sandwich that Shaw's brought me from the grocery store. I gotta say, sandwich was a little disappointing, but didn't have very much mayo, had more cheese than turkey, and no tomato, just lettuce. So it was a little dry, but it was a sandwich. So it was good calories, and I'll take it. But now I got 10 more miles. So it's 1:15. 10 more miles to get to the next lean-to that I want to stay at for tonight. That's at the base of this mountain. It's got like a 900-foot climb. I don't think I want to do that climb today. Even though I think there's a tent site up top, there could be a good sunrise. Yeah, I don't think I'll be up for that climb after like 19 or 20 miles. So always better to do that thing first thing in the morning. But maybe I'll get up super early and still get up there before sunrise. I'll see how I feel. All right, I'll check in later. See ya. Supposed to be a pretty good view out here at this lake. I don't know what the lake is called, but there's Katahdin. Oh, that's where I'm heading. Right up the top of that bad boy. Oh man. Whew. Hard to believe I can see it. It's still like 45 miles away, but by trail. But it's there. Let's go get it. Alrighty, I don't know what stream or river this is, but the trail's been tracking along it for a little bit, and it's pretty nice. There's a little tiny breeze along this river. It helps a little bit. Water looks pretty dark, like a lot of waters up here, but looks like a nice place to be fishing. Oh, in less than a week, maybe a week, I'll be fishing somewhere. Looking forward to that. Right after I summit. See ya. Well, so much for the smooth sailing. This is actually not bad compared to some of the stuff I've just gone through for the last hour or so. And I just talked to a couple guys I met at Shaw's that are coming Sobo. They said it's gonna be like this most of the day tomorrow, which bums me out because it means trying to get 23 miles in tomorrow or whatever it is. It's gonna be really hard, but I'm gonna give it a shot because I'm sick of Maine. You know, walking on stuff like this isn't fun, and having bugs flying in your ear all day long, even though you have a net on, you can hear them buzzing in your ear for 10 hours in a row. That's no fun. So, best thing I can do is finish this thing as quick as I can. Sore feet and all. So, look at this. Yeah, this is fun. Anyway, I'm gonna just push through and make the best of it so I can be done with Maine soon enough. Ooh. See ya. All right, here's a view of Namakatana Lake. Man, it's massive. I think I'm gonna be jogging along it for a little bit. Then I gotta go up, maybe that mountain over there, and down the other side. I got like 2.5 miles to get to the campsite I wanna be at. I bet you that mountain out there will I have to go over tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, man, this thing's huge. It is still hot in the sun, cooler in the shade, and I gotta make some time. These rocks like this are slowing me down. Let's go. Hello, hello. It's 5:45, and I have a little less than a half mile to get to the lean-to I'm shooting for. It's gonna be a 21.5 mile day, and my feet can feel them, all of them. Yeah, they're sore, and I'm almost afraid to look at them. I may keep my Ingenie toe socks on tonight and hope that by wearing them, they dry out faster than taking them off, because yesterday they didn't really dry out very much, and they're really hard to slide those things back on when they're wet. So I'll take the darn tufts off over top of them. I got a pair hanging off the back of this pack. Hopefully they've dried out today. Throw them on tomorrow. See how that works. But for today's Would You Rather, I'm going to go with, I thought back and forth on this because I have a grandfather. My mom's father died when my mom was 5, so she barely knew him. So I don't know him at all. And I really don't know a whole lot about him. But I think I'm more interested in the future, what it holds, and how my kids and their kids and their kids are doing. So if I could, I would go in the future and either meet grandkids that are born after I'm gone or great-grandkids and find out how the story turned out and see what's going on in the future. And yeah, that would be cool. So that's what I'm going with. I hear there's a big group of girls sleeping at this lean-to where I'm going that are part of like some school group or something that's out here doing a hike. I think we ran into them a couple days ago, me and Tadpole, before we got the Shaws. So I don't know what to expect when I get there. If there's anything interesting, I will show you. Otherwise, I gotta eat dinner quick, set up shop, and go to bed early because I want to get up early for a big day tomorrow. See ya.